Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of It Makes Sense, the podcast. Today's episode 7 is brought to you by MC, the podcast. So make sure you go over to our website and check out all of our social medias and all of the cool things we have to offer you. Our website is linked in the top left corner, and plus it is in our bio. Make sure you like and follow and subscribe to all of our content. We've got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and even Facebook. That's right. We've left our contact info where you can email and text us with serious inquiries only. And plus, we have the application for our community and wealth building group called the Green Elites. So make sure you head over to that website right now and apply for the Green Elites. Let's see if you got what it takes to get in the Shark Tank. Thanks again, guys, for your support, and thank you if you have been rocking with us this far, and we really appreciate everything that you do, and just continue to watch and blow us up, and we hope you sit back and relax, get your popcorn, get your water, whatever you need, and enjoy episode 7 of Make Sense, the podcast. Make sense? Make sense.
I'm Kirsten.
And I'm Diane.
Makes sense?
So welcome back to another video. This is episode 7.
Right, this is crazy. That's so crazy, y'all. We are on episode 7. And again, welcome back. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.
And share. Turn on the post notifications so you can always hear from us.
Yes, we have a new episode every week, so you don't want to miss it.
Nope.
We're just going to jump straight into the episode, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Today's episode is Gen Z versus energy. Okay.
So, energy. What is that? It's one of those words that's like you kind of understand it, kind of like dance around the definition or what you think it might be based off of context. But have you ever really been told or thought about what energy really is or what it really means, what it really does?
Yeah, have you? Because to some people, energy is like a force, like a aura.
Like a force
you
field?
would say, yeah. To other people, energy might actually be like a physical feeling. Some people might think that energy is interactions with other people,
Yeah. Or like an emotional feeling, kind of.
Right, exactly. And honestly, any of those answers could be true. Technically, that could be true.
Yeah.
So
I do know for a fact that it's not created nor destroyed.
Facts.
That's just how it works.
Scientifically. So when we say energy, the point of us talking about energy is no matter how you think about energy or what comes to mind when you think about energy, just know that energy is neither good or bad. Like no matter what form it comes in, it's neither good or bad at all.
So how does that work? Because, it's a common conception that everything has to be good or bad. So how can energy not be good nor bad? That makes no sense.
Well, here's the thing. If you're in America like us, you grew up American, you know that they've literally trained us on how to handle and deal with our energy and our emotions. Like from an early age, you're told to sit down, raise your hand if you want to go to the bathroom, get in line for a gold star, follow the rules for a reward. So they literally trained you to tame your energy from a young age.
Like that.
And especially if you're a hyper kid or something, what happened to you if you was super hyper, man? You would literally get in trouble. You get rolled up, suspended, sent to a special class.
Bro, do you understand the special class T on that? Because
clock that.
Special needs class and shit like that, just because they're hyperactive. Whole time the niggas just neurodivergent and they need a different type of education.
And they're not taming their energy the way that they're supposed to be trained to do. So then they get punished. So that's where it comes in to where you're having to figure out that energy is neither good or bad as an adult because you've been trained since you were younger that it is good or bad because they would give you punishments and they would give you rewards based on your energy.
Yeah, everything is energy. Like everything is manifested through this energy that we speak of. And so technically, when we did you say what you think energy is or how you view it?
I mean, when I was pointing out the examples in the beginning, I feel like all of those are different forms of energy too, like aura, social interactions, emotions.
Well, that's true.
All that stuff is energy.
Like I just said, everything is energy, and like you can't have anything without energy. Like energy is what's pushing thing in motion.
Exactly. Yeah. So the point of us identifying what energy is and also identifying how we've been raised to treat energy. Now we're going to get into what you could actually do with your energy as an adult, to kind of like reprogram what energy means to you, like in your life. So basically, instead of putting labels on energy, we think that as adults, especially Gen Z adults, we need to be putting direction into our energy.
Yeah.
Just to clarify what we mean on that, instead of like feeling something, and I mean, when I mean feeling something, I mean whatever the case may be, when you feel that energy, it can be in any situation. Like it could be in a bad situation, a good situation, whatever. Yeah, it depends on how you're looking at the situation too.
Exactly, because those situations are just another type of energy, which, like we stated, are neither good nor bad.
Exactly.
It's just about perspective.
Yeah.
And this is like, I was presented with a point the other day that kind of illustrated to me kind of how perspective really is everything. Like, this might be a crazy example, but it really paints a picture, okay? So, like, imagine you have a machete, right? And for those of y'all that don't know, a machete is like a very dangerous knife.
A big ass knife.
Yeah. But if you're thinking about it like that, like the first thing that probably pops into mind is like all types of bad, like violent shit, killing people, or I don't know.
Jason.
Yeah, or like the cartel and scalping people alive or whatever.
Michael Myers.
You know, like horror and just gore. But at the same time though, people use that machete to, like, let's say, whack through bushes so they can forge a path for themselves. You can use that machete to cut somebody a slice of cake. Like, you can use that machete to cook. Who knows? But either way it goes, like, the machete itself is not, the machete itself is not good or bad. It depends on how you using it in the situation.
Yeah. And just to piggyback off of that, it can be any situation. Remind you, like, you could be having the worst day in your fucking life. And if you can just sit back and say, oh, maybe this isn't the worst day of my life. Maybe this is a chance to use the worst day of my life to push me into a completely different life because I'm so fed up with what the fuck just happened to me in my life. And you see what I'm saying?
And then that's, when you think about it that way, it's like, oh, wow. Maybe this is the best day of my life because this is a brand new beginning. This is a turning point to
it's a new day of a new life, right?
Yeah. Everybody go through some shit all the time because that's just life. But there are some people that, let's say, positive Patties and negative Nancys. So you have two types of people. Somebody that like sees the good in all things, somebody that sees the bad in all things. Which one of those people you think is happier? And it's not because they're not going through shit. It's just because of the way that they see the shit they're going through. Because in life, you take L's. That's just life. But are you going to look at that L as a loss or a lesson?
And it gets deeper than L's. Like it gets so deep to the point to where if you misuse the energy and you label it as something that can be detrimental to you and your health, it will be detrimental to you and your health. Like that's how deep it is. So if you receive a big surge of energy and you decide to label it as fear, anxiety, just anything bad, you've officially welcomed that energy to be bad energy in your life. Like you literally said, come in and take me and fuck me, basically.
And that energy is tangible. Like if you are accepting these heavy energies into your body, that doesn't only affect you like mentally, emotionally, and spiritually and stuff like that. It'll affect you physically. Because the body is one whole self connected and it has to flow in balance. And you just like let the energy flow. You don't want to take it and hold on to it. That's how you start developing a hunchback or like whatever. That's just for an example. You always have to be in a constant state of flow. Life is about cycles. You see the moon, it goes through cycles. The earth goes through cycles. We in the summer cycle right now. If you're in America. And it's a hot one. So
With that being said, if energy is supposed to constantly be in a flow state, when energy starts like flowing to you, from different situations and stuff like that, it's really important not to immediately label that energy based off the situation. Like, you should just kind of feel it and then hold it and then push it somewhere you actually want it to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, let's say something terrible happened to you. You've always wanted to start a rap career, and something just happened to you and it was horrible, like a death in the family or something. Use that energy from the death in your family and literally just use that person's death as inspiration for your rap career. You see what I'm saying? Like,
let it be a catalyst.
Exactly. So now you have energy behind someone you really care about, and it kind of feels like everything you do from that point on is off of that energy, because it is.
Yeah.
Instead of being depressed and sad that somebody you love has passed away, you've now put it into your work, and now that person and that energy is there with you while you're changing your life around, instead of just wallowing in that energy.
And then from that example, now that you've used that energy to produce something, it's like you're making this person, your loved one that just passed, for example, you're making them proud, making your whole lineage proud.
Basically, you're using bad energy that you felt and you're turning it into something that could possibly help you and other people that may feel that energy too. Because what if you mess around and make a song about grief and somebody else is grieving and they need to hear that song?
Yeah.
You done use your energy to make something that helps other people with their energy too, because now they get to, grieve to your song, and that probably helps them feel better because they got that energy out.
Yeah, it's like a butterfly effect. When you do good or if you do bad, either one, whatever energy you put out is going to multiply. It's going to exponentially multiply because it affects everything around you. Like, let's say you having a bad day. You come to work with this terrible energy, like it's totally down. And you take that out, maybe on purpose, maybe not, but you take it out on, like, let's say a coworker. They ain't have nothing to do with that. They mad confused, but whatever that energy you just exuded is bleeding on them. And that's going to continue to bleed out on them onto everybody else that they encounter, and so on and so forth.
And I just seen a TikTok about that recently too. It was a TikTok about a girl complaining about how we can't have emotions and stuff at work, like how when things happen in our personal life, we're expected to come to work and just like act like everything is normal.
Yeah.
That is true. I highly doubt that's going to change, but a solution for that problem is to, if something happens outside of work and you still have to go to work, this is where using your energy comes into play, because instead of taking those emotions to work, go to work and put those emotions into the actual work. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll fuck around and get a promotion, and whatever happened to you outside of work can be fixed with that promotion. You see what I'm saying? So instead of you taking your problems to work, go to work with that energy, do maybe some extra work, get you some extra money, and then
take all
it
that
will
anger
ripple
out on them
effect
hamburger
outside
meats.
of work. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So even in a situation that most people will have to go through on a daily basis, you can still use the formula that we're giving you right now. It's basically energy alchemy.
Yeah, you're alchemizing the energy.
Yeah, you're becoming an alchemist, and we think that all Gen Zers should do it. We think that it should be something that is normalized, because it can help change your life like instantly, and then you won't have to walk around carrying shit from years and years and years, because you know how to take it and turn it into something.
And then watch this, right? Life is kind of like a series of tests and lessons and shit. So, like, let's say you are faced with all these situations and they just seem like you're at your wit's end. I feel like the best way to deal, honestly, with any situation is to try to find something good in the situation, try to find something great to be grateful about. And that's not to say to disregard how you feel. That's not to say to be, toxically happy and shit like that. But I am saying that it could literally always be worse. Like, let's say you broke your arm. Let's say you fell off a roller coaster and you broke your arm. You fell off a roller coaster, bitch. You could have died. You alive. Now, I know your arm broken. That's fucked up. And you have a right to be, like, upset about that. But still, at the same time, just try not to dwell on the negative. Try to see the things that are like that you still got.
Yeah, because one thing about life, baby, it keeps going.
Yeah,
that motherfucker don't stop.
Exactly. And the more you step into gratitude and seeing the good in things, first of all, you'll start seeing the good all around you. You won't even start like, because wherever your focus goes, your energy flows, baby. So if you see the things that are good in your life and that you have to be grateful for, the shit that like would fuck people up on a regular basis wouldn't even fuck you up, because it's like, oh well, this is this, and you know, I'm sure this happened for a reason, or like there's something I can get out of this, like whether it is the fact that I'm still alive, or like or like now I have something I can make to express how I feel. And not only that, once you express how you feel, like she was saying earlier, it's other people out there that's first of all also feeling how you feeling. They need something to help them with what they're going through. Everything that you're called to create is because it's for somebody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, with that being said, we're gonna give y'all like some homework, like some little practices to do next time that you just feel a big surge of energy and you don't know what to put it into or what to turn it into. These are just some examples that you can start using like today. So for anger, turn anger into direction. So if somebody, let's say you're in traffic, somebody cuts you off, they blowing at you like they're just tripping, and you're like, oh my God, this person, and then you feel like that anger. Use that same anger, go home and just do like some push-ups or something. Like just do push-ups.
That's a great way. Like push-ups, not necessarily, but I'm saying like working out is a great way to expel your anger and to like balance your energy.
Exactly. So just work out and with this in mind, like, oh, next time niggas try me like that, he gonna have a hard time because, you know, I'm stronger now, you know, so I can knock a nigga out, like he don't want to play with me, you know. It's turning that anger into bettering your body so that, you know, you're a threat to people that want to try you, you know what I'm saying? Because you still got that anger, but now you're a threat. People think twice before trying you because, baby, the muscles don't lie. So that's just an example of something that you can do, like starting today. Another example is turning fear into focus. If you have something that you want to do and you don't know how to do it, you have limited resources, whatever the case may be, turn that fear into extreme focus. Because if you're scared, but you focus so hard on the shit that you're scared of, you will eventually figure out how to do it because you're afraid to not get the shit done. So you're giving yourself no other option but to get it done because you're scared of what's going to happen if you don't get it done. So you're using that fear to actually push you through the actual goal because you're going to be scared either way. So why the fuck would you be scared and not do shit when you could be scared and doing it at the same time?
Yeah,
like that shit don't make any sense. So
that's a good point.
It's not gonna magically go away. No. Like it ain't going nowhere, sweetie. That's a part of the human experience. Fear is a part of it.
Yeah, and that's okay. Like it was just a survival tactic at one point. We had to have fear for certain things because some things could actually take us the fuck out. However, you don't have to let it rule you. Like
our generation is different. We have to use fear different.
Yeah, and when you just in general, when you start getting all emotional and shit, it's like not for you to be dwelling on. It's supposed to be like a fleeting thought, a fleeting feeling, something that you observe and you're like, okay, what do I do with this? Not like ruminating on it, because that's how it just grows bigger and bigger. Like I said, wherever your focus is, that's where your energy goes.
That's a good question to start asking too. Like when you start feeling really strong emotions, what do I do with this? Like just get used to asking yourself, okay, what do I do? What do I do? I feel like people don't ask themselves questions enough. Yeah. Like you need to start questioning the shit that you're doing. Like actually be like, why? Like why did I just do that? What do I do?
Or why do I even feel this way? Is it valid? I mean,
just start questioning shit. Like, hold on, why?
I'm not saying that your feelings aren't valid, but I will say that sometimes they can be like over exaggerated and shit like that. So it's just like good to question, like wonder why. First of all, what is it that I'm feeling? Identify what it is, because you might not even know. You might just be feeling something in your body and you just automatically said, oh, I'm scared type shit. So you need to like sit with yourself. Listen to this. Be silent with yourself so God can talk, because he lives right here inside you, and just allow yourself to take some time to try to at least identify what it is you're feeling, see where you're feeling it in your body, and then go from there. Like, identify it. You can identify it any way you want. Like,
Yeah.
one lady gave me a example. She was like, matter of fact, I think it was Jadina. Shout out to you. But she was basically just saying that it was an example of fear versus excitement. And basically what she said was, your body kind of like manifests fear and excitement in the same or similar ways. Like, for example, your heart rate goes up and shit like that. Basically, kind of like your sympathetic nervous system is just firing up. So what I'm saying is, those are similar.
I'm sorry, it was sucking your blood.
Basically, they show up in the body very similarly. So like, if you are, I tried this myself one time, and then I have been tricking myself really well, and it's been working. But anyways, it's like when I get scared to do something, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not scared. I'm just so excited, and I don't like. I'm so excited to do this thing, and I just want it to go right. So that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm not scared. I'm gonna do it anyway, or whatever. Like, that's just an example, but it's just all about how you look at it, and all about how you manifest it, basically. Yeah.
Facts. I remember one time I had to publicly speak recently at a conference, and I felt like my heart racing, and it almost felt like something was in my ear, like telling me to sit down. And I literally had to like do like this to get up, to like prove to myself that I wasn't fucking scared, because I'm not scared.
Yeah.
But it's like something that energy that I was feeling came off as fear, but I knew I wasn't scared. I knew for a fact that I wasn't scared. So it's kind of like, you have to just, whatever your mind is telling you, don't always believe what the fuck that motherfucker's telling you. It could just be a sign. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It could be a test. It could be a sign. Whatever it is, but
or you know what?
Whatever.
Also, sometimes a lot of these things, like let's say intrusive thoughts, or like the devil on your shoulder, is just literally other people's thoughts and projections that you like have collected over the years of your life, type shit.
Like, the point is for you to feel shit, but you still decide what to do, what the fuck you feel. That's the whole point. Yeah. The point is to say, okay, I hear you, but yeah, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, like, at the same time. So it's kind of like not giving in to that first voice that you hear or whatever, and just still taking the time to actually say, okay, this is what I want to do, so this is what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm not asking you. Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't...
Bitch, this is my life. The fuck?
Like, I don't think people realize, like, your brain doesn't run shit. Like, you run your brain.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be telling you shit, but it doesn't run you. Like, you have to run your brain, and you have to run your emotions. You have to run your energy. Because if you don't, I promise you, that shit will run the fuck out your ass, and you're not gonna like where it runs you into. You're not gonna like it.
Have you been?
Yeah. Do you like it? No, you don't. Because you're letting your emotions and your energy dictate what you're gonna do next, as if it's not your life.
Or not do. Right.
As if you're not the one living the actual life. So
and mind you, fuck everything else anyway. Fuck what everybody gotta say. Like, do you. That's why people be scared. They know what they want to do and who they want to be, but they don't want to have to go through hearing other people tell them shit like, oh, who you think you are, and basically trying to tear you down. So just ignore these niggas, because you already know that you are that one.
Yeah, and they don't talk either way.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama, if you do exactly what you're supposed to do, if you do everything you're supposed to do to the T, they are still going to say something about you. I don't know what it is. It's going to be something. Yeah. Like, they will never be happy or proud of you truly. Like,
satisfied.
Never. And you can put all your dreams to the side, and they still gonna do the thing that you're afraid of them doing.
The thing is that I have come to understand that the reason you can't please everybody is because everybody is literally trying to, one, live their life, but if they have failed to do that, they're gonna try to make everybody else live their life. And by their life, I mean they're gonna try to make them live like, let's say me. Let's say I'm a miserable bitch that didn't do what I wanted to do because I was listening to the chatter. So now I'm gonna tell her that she can't do what she want to do because she gotta do what I want to do. She gotta do it my way.
Another thing too, we live in a society that will literally fucking exile you if you don't do what everybody else is doing. Like we live in that type of society,
which
so
is how
we
they get
understand.
You.
That's how they get
controlling.
You. Yeah, because if you don't follow the crowd, baby, it's like you don't even fucking exist, nigga. You're dead to them.
Literally, no, you're literally dead because you know they can find out everything. They already know everything about you. Fuck you mean? But let's think about a lot of the civil rights leaders back in the day, like let's say MLK and Malcolm X. Those are two examples right there. They started getting too bold. They started stepping out of the line a little too much. And the government said, nah, y'all see what happens when niggas disrespect what we talking about? And then everybody else is scared. Nobody wants to be a leader. Nobody wants to do nothing. But
pretty much our parents' generation, yeah.
At the same time, we don't need a leader. We need a community. And if everybody is a community, we're all living together, they can't take us all out.
Right. That I think that's why we shouldn't be focused on having more leaders, especially 2025 and going forward. No more fucking leaders, nigga.
You see what the leaders are doing right now.
They're gonna target and take out the leaders to prove a point to the communities, but they're not gonna actually. They can't actually take down the community, because if they could, they wouldn't kill MLK. They would kill everybody. So if that was the case, that's what they would have did. With that being said, if you feel like you've been exiled from society, if you feel like you're all ball out, if you feel like you have not found your people yet, you need to join the Green Elites, because baby, your people's right here. Yeah, we're right here. We're talking to you.
And if you are listening to this video, if you make it to this very point, now I know that it was for you. You were supposed to hear this.
So if you want to, exactly, you clearly want to be around like-minded people.
Yeah.
So come join us. Join the Green Elites. The link is in our bio for you to begin your assessment.
Yes, and we are requiring an assessment to make sure that everybody really is on the same page, because we don't want no imposters.
Yes,
this is not among us.
If you do not fit in, you will not get in, because that's what happened to us in the real world. Like, we ain't fit in, so we ain't get in, nigga.
And that's okay, because if you didn't get in, it just wasn't for you, and there's something else for you. Like, you cannot force yourself to be somewhere you're not supposed to be. And where you are supposed to be, you can't hide from it. So, if you heard this message, it's probably for you. And if you are interested, take further steps. And if you are accepted, that is confirmation that this was definitely for you. If not, thanks for watching anyway.
Right. And the last note is to not numb, fear, or label your energy from this point on. Like, just promise us. Promise us that you will not numb your emotions and your feelings and your energy. And by numb, we mean like drink it away, smoke it away,
ignoring
it. Like, please don't do that. Just feel it.
That's what vices are all about. And yeah, like when you think you're numbing your emotions, when you think you're like going cold, you're really not.
You're just putting the motherfuckers on ice. Yeah, you're putting them on ice.
And you're really creating all this other type of energy that's building up and still affecting your life. It's just that it's affecting you unconsciously on autopilot. Whereas if you were to not numb it, you could take the reins and giddy up, partner, do what you want.
Because people wonder why they lash out. People wonder why they snap. People wonder why they crash out.
Too much pressure.
Baby, you got so much build up. It gotta come out. It can't go anywhere. It has to come out.
That's why it's important to keep the energy moving and never stagnant. Because physically, emotionally, spiritually, it will affect your body and it will affect the people around you. Because that's just how energy goes.
So our tips to you is to simply meet your energy, your emotions, your feelings, meet them, and then tell them what to do. Make them your,
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's time to go then. Let's get on out of here.
She's scared. That's the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again, and we will see you next time.
Yes, and remember, where your energy flows, your energy goes. Period.